Coming to you from an undisclosed underground location, this is Trend Comics presents the Green Hornet Radio. The Green Hornet is a fictional mass crime fighter created in 1936 by George Trendle and Fran Striker, with input from radio director James Jewell. Though various incarnations of the Hornet exist, most versions has the Green Hornet as the alter ego of Britt Reid, wealthy young publisher of the Daily Sentinel newspaper by day. But by night, clad in a long green overcoat, gloves, fedora, and mask, Reid fights crimes as the mysterious vigilante known as the Green Hornet. He is accompanied by his loyal and similarly masked partner and confidant Kato, who drives their advanced car, the Black Beauty. Though both the police and general public believe the Hornet to be a wanted criminal, Reid uses that perception to help him infiltrate the underworld, leaving behind for the police and criminals any incriminating evidence he has found. In the original radio incarnation, Britt Reid is the son of Dan Reid Jr., the nephew of John Reid, the Lone Ranger. This makes the Green Hornet the grandnephew of the Lone Ranger. The relationship is alluded to at least once during the radio show when Dan Reid visits his son to question him on why Britt has never captured the Hornet. Upon learning the truth behind his son's dual identity, Dan Reid recalls his days in Texas with his uncle, the Lone Ranger. The series originated on January 31st, 1936 on WXYZ. WXYZ was also the same station that brought you the Lone Ranger. The series ran from November 16th, 1939 through September 8th, 1950. It briefly returned to the airwaves on September 10th to December 5th, 1952. Distinguished by its use of classical music for themes and bridges, the Green Hornet was one of radio's best-known adventure shows. The vigilante nature of the hero's operation quickly resulted in the Green Hornet being declared an outlaw himself, and Britt Reid played to it. Green Hornet became thought of as the city's biggest criminal, allowing him to walk into suspected racketeering offices and ply them for information, or even demanding a cut of their profits. In doing so, the Green Hornet usually provoked them into attacking him to remove his competition, giving him license to defeat and leave them for the police without raising suspicion. Deep underground in an undisclosed location, this is Trend Comics presents The Green Hornet. The Green Hornet is a 1940 black and white 13-chapter movie serial from Universal Pictures. Produced by Henry McRae and directed by Ford Bebe, it starred Gordon Jones, Wade Butler, Key Luke, and Ann Nigel. The series is based on the Green Hornet radio series by George Trendle and Fran Striker. Britt Reid, publisher of the Sentinel newspaper, is secretly the vigilante criminal crime fighter, the Green Hornet. He and his Korean valet Kato investigate and expose several seemingly separate criminal rackets. This leads them into continued conflict with the Chief, the mastermind behind the criminal syndicate controlling those rackets. Originally produced as a 13-chapter movie serial, The Green Hornet consisted of Chapter 1, The Tunnel of Terror, Chapter 2, The Thundering Terror. Chapter 3, Flying Coffin. Chapter 4, Pillar of Flame. Chapter 5, The Time Bomb. Chapter 6, Highways of Terror. Chapter 7, Bridge of Disaster. Chapter 8, Dead or Alive. Chapter 9, The Hornet Trap. Chapter 10, Bullet and Balance. Chapter 11, Disaster Rides the Rails. Chapter 12, Panic in the Zoo. And Chapter 13, Doom of the Underworld.
Circle around him. He can't cover all three of us. Down the floor, Rocky. The police are coming.
Good night's work, Kato. When the district attorney receives this evidence in his morning mail, it'll be the end of Mr. Rockford's bus racket.
Green Hornet breaks another racket. Rockford indicted. Book straight.
Yes?
Mr. Roberts is calling.
Put him right on. Hello, Charles. How are you?
I'm fine. Listen, Britt, I have to see you right away.
Well, it sounds like you've really got something.
I have, and it's big. So big that I'm going to the district attorney right after I...
Hello? Hello? Charles? Hello? Operator, I've been cut off.
There's no one on the line now, sir.
Thank you. I'm going down to Charles Roberts' office.
Yes, sir.
Is Mr. Robertson? Well, hello, Johnny. What are you doing here?
Hello, Mr. Reid. Well, I just got out of school. Charlie's teaching me the trucking business. Won't be long before it's Roberts Brothers Incorporated.
Oh, that's swell, John. Is Charles in?
Sure. I'll give him a bite. I guess it's out of order.
Is Is there anybody with him?
No, I'll take you right in. It's funny, it's locked. Charlie! Hey, Charlie!
Have you got a key?
Yeah, I've got one. Charlie, Mr. Reid is here. Hey, Britt, what's the matter
There's
with
a gun
him?
in his hand.
Charlie! He's dead, Britt.
Don't you?
But Britt, he's dead.
Oh, you mustn't touch anything. He's been shot. You've got to call the police.
Just a plain case of suicide, Reid.
I can't believe it. Roberts had just been talking to me on the telephone. He didn't sound like a man that was going to commit suicide. John, did anybody come to see Charles between the time he called me at 9:30 and the time I arrived here?
You are, Reid.
But I tell you, there was someone in here. That cigarette was burning when we first discovered the body. And Charles Roberts never smoked cigarettes.
Look, Reid. The man was found shot. The gun was in his hand. The wound could be self-inflicted. The outer door is bolted from the inside. Add it all up, it equals suicide. Unless you can get some further evidence. The case will have to go as reported.
I'll get that evidence. John, are you sure you can think of nothing that would have made Charles do a thing?
No, I can't, Mr. Reid.
And you didn't leave your office at any time?
No, I didn't.
Well, then why didn't you hear the shot?
Well, I was probably in the stockroom.
Then you did leave your office.
But I was only gone for a few minutes.
That'd been long enough. Tell me, do you know what Charles was going to talk to me about over the phone?
No, I don't. He was looking at some insurance reports which seemed to upset him, and then he told me to take a bill of lading out to the stockroom.
Do you know what was in those reports?
About truck breakdowns, delaying shipments, causing insurance rates to be increased, costing us a lot of customers.
Sabotage?
Well, the insurance investigators thought so.
Where are those papers? I'd like to see them.
Why, they're on the desk. They were there. That's funny, they're gone.
That's enough for me. Charles was murdered, and the man that did it took those papers.
How would you like a good job? I've got a good job. Listen, why don't you Tri-State guys stay out of here? We don't want any part of that outfit. You guys are haywire. Tri-State pays better. Well, Acme pays us okay. We're not interested.
Hey, speak for yourself, Bill. I think I would be interested.
Say, you're going to run out on the company, huh? Why, you...
Michael, I want you to get me all the information you can concerning the recent accidents to the Acme Transportation Company.
You mean the Jinx Transportation Company, don't you?
Why do you say that?
On account of all of the accidents that's been happening to their trucks. Don't you read your own paper?
Check with all the Acme competitors. I want to know who's getting their canceled contracts.
Yes, sir.
And James, I want you to go down to our morgue and get all the dope you can on the accidents to Acme trucks.
Right. Oh, boy, I smell a story.
What's Sentinel, paper! Read about that truck probe. Big truck probe coming.
Chief wanted you here at 10 o'clock. Says your department is falling down on the job. Let's see what he has to say. We're ready, sir.
Sling me, I want contracts. Let this small fry alone. Get after the big ones. Tim Bryan is the biggest shipper in the valley. I want him signed. Get him. I don't care how you do it.
Mr. Bryan, Tri-State would like to handle your transportation. We can save you a lot of money.
Acme has been handling our stuff for a good many years, Mr. Dean.
Yes, I know. But we not only can beat their prices, but guarantee delivery and on time.
Acme does that, and I'm willing to pay their charges. If I left them now, they'd close down completely.
If you don't, you might close down.
That sounds like a threat, Mr. Dean.
No, not at all. Only Acme's been having a lot of mishaps lately. Delays are costly, and in the case of perishables, ruinous.
You have my decision.
Very well, Mr. Bryan. See you again. Good day.
Acme's biggest shipper, according to your report, is Bryan. He's got a load of perishables going to Kentville today. Where did we go to contact it?
Why, Britt, at the Acme Yards, of course.
Well, if what I suspect is true, the yards are being watched, and I don't want to be seen.
Oh, well, there's the Market Coffee Shop. All the trucks going in and out of town stop there.
All right, the Market Coffee Shop it is. And we better take one of our delivery trucks. I want to attract as little attention as possible.
I got you.
All right, give us anything that's cold, sister.
Hi, fellas.
Hi. How's Jink's outfit?
That ain't funny, wise guy. How'd you get this far without breaking down? It's 12 blocks from the depot. That truck's as good as any Tri-State has, and it ain't gonna break down. I checked it all myself, every inch. Go on, sir. Why don't you look where you're going?
What's the hurry, buddy? You're not going any place with that Acme truck. Bet he doesn't make the bottom of the hill.
Shut up.
Come on, let's get out of here. And listen, put a muffler on that big mouth of yours.
That didn't sound like kidding to me. We better get out and take a look at that truck.
Hope he makes it.
Say, that was a swell job of driving, buddy.
What happened?
Felt like I lost my brake fluid.
That couldn't have been done deliberately, could it?
Sure, in 2 minutes. Say, that tri-state crook told me I wouldn't get very far. Well, this is goodbye Acme Transportation Company.
What do you mean?
If I don't get this load in on time, we lose the Bryan contract.
You won't lose the Bryan contract. Get a tow rope and we'll pull you in.
Okay, buddy, let's go.
Good evening, Mr. Britt.
Hello, Kato. Get the gun, mask, and car ready. We're going out tonight.
Where to?
To the Tri-State Truck Depot.
Wait for me.
See this old bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Acme's crossing it tonight with a truckload of Bryan's perishables.
Using the old road to fool us, huh?
Yeah. Corey, get the boys and put that bridge out of commission. Dean, take Andy and fix that carload of fruit that Bryan has at the railroad yards.
Yeah, that'll show him the dealing with Acme is expensive.
See you at the bridge, Corey.
How come? Thought you were laying low since you bumped Roberts.
Lay off that Roberts business. There's no evidence against me.
Not if you destroyed those insurance papers you took off Roberts' desk.
Don't worry about that. I've got those locked in the safe. Get started, you fellas.
Don't move, Slickby.
The Green Hornet. What do you want?
The insurance report you took from Charles Roberts the night you murdered him.
I didn't kill Roberts.
I know you did, and I want those reports.
I'll get them.
Tie him up, Kato. Police headquarters? Captain Ridge, send a squad car to the Tri-State Trucking Office. You'll find Robert's murderer there.
Where will we go now?
Down to the freight yard to get Sligby's partners.
Open that car door while I get this fruit destroyer ready.
This is far enough, Kato. Throw off your lights and silence the motor. Stay here. Get away from that lock.
The Green Hornet.
And keep your hands away from that gun. I want to ask you a few questions. Where's your partner?
Right behind you.
Give me your gun. Head for the gang of the bridge.
No use when you haven't a chance.
I've cut the cables on the other side.
This is the last one this side.